stage, Mr. Simon McKINNey.
How are we? Are we well? Good, excellent, lovely. Nice to see you all here. So many young faces. I've been doing cruise ships recently, and mostly predominantly young people, but occasionally you'll get some of the old folk just coming along for the cruise. They look remarkably out of place. Have you noticed that?
They're happy to be there, you know. It's very nice to be on board, but when they look around, you know, you see all the young people having fun, and they dream of the old days, you know.
They're great. But if the old people like you, they reach out, they've got a hell of a grip on them. Have you found it? And they just grab you as you go past. And you know the grandmas and things, they clamp on. There's
real determination going on.
It's the same feeling as you get as when you snagged your sleeve on a door handle as you're going past, and immediately you, hey.
And then they just want to talk. And
yes, hello, sorry, yes, how can I, what do you...
Yes, just want to say you're very good. And it's nice, because very often they'll have that sort of whistle going on. It's just ever so subtle. It's just usually a case of it's like loose dentures.
But and they're wonderful. And you look at old people all around the world too, as well. These travels, they take you far and wide. It's good. England was so good. Everything is so close together. Everything, all the villages are so close. You know, if you go to one village and they're talking away like that, and they're chatting away to you and all that, and you go to the village right next door, and suddenly they're talking like pirates. Don't know quite what that area is there, but that's like Somerset or something like that, you know. Or Cornwall, where's that one there? It sounds like they just came straight off the boat, you know, lost the eye patch and the parrot. Oh, and do some farming now. You know. Amazing. And the different types as well, too. You get the types, and the upper class ones are the best to me. They're the ones that have money in the family for generations, and they're so rich, you know. These are people who've forgotten they own estates in various sections of land around the world, countries and stuff, you know. And they're just, and they're used to the money, and when you're talking to one of them, because you meet them after gigs and stuff, you know, you notice when you're speaking to somebody who's truly upper class, there's always just something slightly wrong with them. Everything's sort of got a bit bigger, you know, bigger ears, and they're sort of fighting their face as well, aren't they? Really. The teeth are amazing. Like some of the teeth is like somebody talking to you from behind two large white fridges, you know. Peekaboo. It's intense. And they're dealing with it. They want to say something. That's the best thing. They want to say, oh, it was nice to meet you. Sorry about the face. Yeah. Believe too much inbreeding in the family. So, my sister had sex with my brother, and that's how I came to be here. It's a long story. And then they bring over their friends too. Look, stay there. Reginald, come over here. Bring over another one. You've got to meet Reginald. He comes up. He's even worse. He'll be here in a minute. That's fine. As you can see, he's a little bit more wealthy than I am. He actually had sex with himself. I do quite a bit on people getting drunk, because people are at their most relaxed when they're drunk. I do drunk guys, how drunk they are when they're relaxed. Yeah, it's easy. But that's the thing, is that I've got this built-in respect for women that go out. I see them, you see them out, ladies, you'll know this. You choose to go out in high heels. That still gets me. You're like, oh, whatever, that's just what we do. But it's more than that. You've given yourself stilts for the evening. You know you're going to be going over various terrain and putting and drinking things that affect your judgment. Instead, no, you still don't. And I know the way it works. And the outfits, they're like sort of, some of them are so designer, like released some kind of mad designed thing. Looks like sort of like made out of dental floss and handkerchiefs. Some of them so highly strung, looks like you touch them, they fly off. Twing. It's good at the end of the night, you know, you get a guy back and just touch me there. Nude. Yeah, even the shoes. I don't know how I did that, but there we go. But here's the deal. I know another way you get ready. You ladies, you get ready. I've had girlfriends that do this. And you're all getting ready in front of your mirrors. You're standing there. You're going, geez, this is going to be a good night. I've got a wee dress on. And you've got your heels on. You're even tottering there going, this is going to be great. Wow, they're a bit precarious, but I paid enough for them, so I'm going to bloody wear them. Let's face it, I'm only going to be drinking lots. What could happen? And you're looking in the mirror, you know, and you're making sure everything's immaculate, too. Everything's like, you've just got to make sure every last little detail is just perfect. Although, let's face it, I'll probably end up in a bin later, but there we go. And we are looking good. Let's do this. It's Saturday night and you're off. But here's where it gets interesting. Men and women have different ways of going about town in packs, right? They're together. The men have this built-in thing into them, which is a no soldier left behind mentality. Very handy. Good in wartime. We use it going from bar to bar. If some guy, there's always a wee guy at the end who can't quite keep up, you know. Say, oh, come on. And we'll head on, and we'll keep note of where he is and leave sentinels along the way, members of our group. So there's always a train of communication. 2 guys out of the 12 will reach the door. Here we are. Where's the bloody rest of Well, there's Gary. Gary's looking for... he's watching Ted, and Ted's watching Bill. Okay, right. Women, you have no such scheme. I've seen this before. One of you at the back will blow a heel, right? You'll be trotting along, the little one, like, kind of...
Oh, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait, I'll bust a heel. Wait a minute. Could you wait a minute?
And I've seen this. The rest of the pack?
No, you know where we're going. We'll see you there.
You'll leave her behind. And then the yelling starts. You've heard it down the street, haven't you?
Wait a minute. Hang on. Chandraine.
Heard that name before, I'm sure.
Chandelier, could you wait a minute? I bust my heel. Chlorine, can you get Chandelier to come back here? Chardonnay, tell Chandelier to come back here, would you? Duvet, could you just...
And here's the deal. You can't, ladies, you can't leave. If you do that, it suddenly turns into a nature documentary scenario. It's the worst thing, isn't it? You can almost hear Sir David Attenborough, and the weakest has been separated from the pack.
Wait a minute! Hold on a minute! Ah!
And now the male of the species has begun to notice. Gary, forget that one. Look at this one here. Oh, she's rooted. You go on the other side, we'll cut her off. See? So, ladies, look after your friends, and men, look after your women. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been so nice to meet you. I'm so